Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is hard liquor. No, that's a very fiery ginger beer. So welcome back to the game. And previously we were adding in some ancillary rooms, things like the mailroom, the shop, the class and meeting rooms. Actually, the mailroom was originally chapel, but I messed the sizing up on that one. And also put in some more foundation. We made some changes in the dormitory, added in this wing here, which was to do with security, and got in some more guards and stuff. So hopefully we are in a decent position. We do still have a couple of grants to go and do, and actually some that we will complete. But I'd like to, bare minimum, get this cell block mainly completed. I do stress mainly. I don't think it will be done, but we'll see how we get on. You know, things like flooring and stuff like that would be ideal. Also, yeah, we have to add in more stuff. Also, depending on basically prisoners' needs and stuff. We have 124 prisoners, maximum is 79, so we're really getting to almost double by the time we finish this. So, yes, time will tell whether it's going to be successful or not. Over to our wiring and then to connections here and to the door control system. And I'm going to put it 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually, this one should be in as well, so I'm going to put that there. Going to go over to, once again, some wiring and connections and then phone tap. And the phone taps, naturally, are going to connect up to the phones. So there we are. All on this side here, and I think that is okay for now for that one. I will put in, however, another phone tap to probably put in to the visitor booths. That would help out. What we like for money? 17,000. Okay, where do I need flooring? Well, I think I'd like flooring in the canteen, but what sort of flooring can we do? Well, it's almost certainly just going to be concrete tiles because it's cheap, and well, yeah, let's just do that. So concrete tiles in like so, and for in here, you know what, it's going to be concrete tiles. We're going to have a lot of concrete tiles in and around the facility, and let's do that now. So just putting it in like this and coming down to here and then to those bits. Like I say, a lot of these are already in with concrete tiles, but I'll do that just for the sake of the looks there. I'm going to have concrete tiles around the outside here as well. So this is going to increase the speed of people. So it is not just a visual thing. It will mean that inmates can, you know, go around faster, as well as the guards and stuff for all manner of things. For the yard, I think we're going to go with. Do I want in? Oh, you know what? I might. Oh, I was going to put in some concrete tiles, lined ones, but yeah, it might be a cloning issue. So what else can I put in the middle? Stone. We don't often use stone. Let's put some stone in the middle. Why not? How much is it? It's only 10 as well, so it's relatively inexpensive. So, these are all set to, these large jail doors are set to be open, which is fine. We have inmates working, we're running lots of programs. We have the long-term investment getting done. I also have not electrical cable like that. Obviously, we are still doing wiring and such, so CCTV monitor, 1, 2, and then we're going to put some more in here, but I really haven't decided exactly how I'm going to connect all that up. Phone taps in. This door control system is setting to be installed, although I don't know if it's going to be prioritized, so I will set that. The canteen is outside. All of this here is outside as well, which is fine for now. Let me go ahead and go for wiring, and it's going to be door control system. It's going to be phone taps, so like this. And the issue I have really is that we will not be able to go for a full clone off this. Okay, how are we doing for grants? Can I get rid of this one? Oh yeah, actually bank loan. We could probably take a massive bank loan if we were so inclined. Okay. Reform and released. We are... Oh, we're at net 0, so we haven't lost any money from the early prisoner releases. Okay. That's actually advantageous. Let's see. We want this wired in, so let's do that. The rest of it does seem to be done. Now, it looks a lot better once the flooring is in, doesn't it? In terms of what we're going to have in here, flooring-wise, I'm not sure. Also for either side as well. It's going to have to be uniform and it's going to have to be cheap. So, what ticks both of those boxes? Mosaic floor certainly does. Great, no. White tiles. White tiles is an easy one. Let's go with white tiles in here and in here. Visitation, no. White tiles. You know what? I'm going to put white tiles in the cleaning cupboard and in the laundry. That seems to be something that'll marry up quite nicely. Fancy tiles. Let's put fancy tiles in the in the visitation, which fancy tiles are still only this like a relatively cheap option as well. Are only 10,000. You know what? Fancy tiles up the top and bottom there. There you go. It's nice and fancy. And then there's just the middle, which it's going to be mosaic, isn't it? It's going to be mosaic. And wow, didn't think I'd actually get the flooring done. But we have. Well, I say flooring done, obviously not around here, but the rest of it, sure. Okay. Danger level is low, and prisoners saying they are well treated, which is good. That is very good. A single low quantity, low variety meal. I could do that. And how would I do that? Well. Okay. This might break the game. I'm just going to point that out now. Right, I'm going to change it to lockup. Here, here, and here. Alright, and then over here. Like so. And then policy, low, and low. And we are working on it. So, that's going to massively impact the facility. However, I'm hoping that the effort is worth it and we get it completed sooner rather than later. Yeah. Again, sooner rather than later is definitely better. What I should actually do is put doors on the areas that I've put the door servos. There we are. All right. These are all getting placed. That's good. See, that's all in there. It's more money for intake. That's all good. Okay, I'm getting some money and things are good there. Door control system. Just double check it's all connected up. Phone tap is connected up. CCTV is now connected up. You can have a total of, is it 8 CCTV monitors? 8. So let's work on that premise. Where do I want the other 2 CCTV cameras to go? I think it would be beneficial to have them in looking up probably here, because it'll scan around. Yeah, let's do that. There, there. Okay. Let me just double check deployment to make sure it is all correct, and it seems to be correct. Let's also do a shakedown. Minus 10,000 a day. Something has happened that shouldn't have done. I reckon it'll be people leaving and then reoffending. Minus 13 grand. Right, so I'm going to reduce our parole cutoff to, I'm going to try and put it to 50%. There we go. We're going to reduce by 10% because that is very much unsustainable. Needs-wise, it's probably not a good idea to look at them in the middle of the night. There is a privacy need, but we're never going to meet that because of this. If we were putting in pet birds, family and luxury needs, but where can we put pet birds? We've got all of this space in here. Family and luxury needs. But it seems a bit strange putting them right opposite toilets and shower block bit. Okay. Yeah. Oh, look at that. We found loads of items on these guys. Which I think was... yeah, I think that was towels and such. Ropes. Yeah, loads. That's 24 hours. Oh yeah, all kinds of stolen. A lot of this, by the way, would have been thrown in. Smuggled in. Smuggled in. Smuggled in. Lots of smuggled in, actually. Contraband scanner would help out. There's a lot of ropes, and all of it is going to be stolen from the laundry. Yeah, that's to be expected. Okay, right. How are we doing for power? Power's actually perfectly acceptable. And working on inmate nutritional research. Good. Right. The power's not in for these things here. Let's do that. And when wiring, connections will be in there and there. That's good. We can remove the planning for the doors. Here and here. Okay. Well, we've just got this bit in the middle that I really don't have much of a purpose for. How could I fix that? Let's put in a table there. What can I do to fix that? I'm really not sure. Bank loan we can take to 0 as well now. Excuse me. Because we can get a total of... Well, how much is that? It's a lot. $250,000 we can get as a bank loan. All right. I'm waiting until the day. Oh, and it's kicked off. I went until the day because I wanted to see what needs we need to fulfill. You can see we do have on our guards and our body armor and the tasers. Oh, murdered by prisoner. Not tasers, stun battens. We haven't done tasers. That's actually a good point. Let me go ahead and go to guard taser certification is locked. Taser rollout. Don't think I need snipers, orderlies, anything like that. Recycling initiative, why not? An offshore tax haven would be lovely, but it isn't happening. Okay. And I'm guessing that there will be a food need. Actually, nowhere near a food need. There is a privacy need in literature and luxuries. Well, the needs are sort of alright, and it's now going down. Obviously, we do have a lot of problems in here. Bookshelf. Like that. That should help out with a little bit of needs in here. Double checking their needs. Volatile, snitch, ex-law enforcement. Alright. The actual rest of it is not too bad. There's some literature and luxury needs there. It's because they're in this, in the holding cell. Is the main thing. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in dorm. And I'm going to go down and see if there's anything we can put in this dormitory to help out. Probably is. Pool table, recreation. That's a standard one we could put in. Is there a huge recreation? There is a bit of recreation need. Pool tables is a classic. Let's go with classic. Then we got a bit in the middle. That solved a lot of that. We don't need... well, sitting down, they've got bleachers, and they've got the canteen. We've got... What else? We haven't got any table tennis or anything like that. Don't need that. Radios. Tend to not bother with radios. Boombox, no. Chairs, no. What I'm going to do, I'm going to check out the room quality. Oh, good grief. Right, okay. If I had some windows, it would increase the grade a little bit. Let's put in some windows then. Let's put in some... Do you want to put large windows all the way along the outside there? I don't want to put it... No, actually, no. No. Cancel that. Oh, you know what? No, it's fine. I've bought them now. Let's put them in. Like so. That's fine. We'll check out the room quality. We need fans, bookshelves, before prisoners. We need more bookshelves, ideally. So, let's go with... You know what? I'll try and put in more bookshelves in the middle. And see if that helps. Okay, but then at least we've got some... We got some windows now. That should have increased the grade. It has, but only slightly. And the bookshelves, probably not so much. No. A lot of them are for prisoners. Alright, well, I think it's just going to stick at low. And the rest of it. Alright, well. We're doing the nutritional research, long-term investment, and cell block C. I think that, though, this is actually done. Prison labour. I think it is actually done. How much would it cost to clone this? I'm guessing a lot. I'm going to say clone from there. No, let's just clone the middle bit. I'm not going to clone now, I'm just going to say 19,000 just to build the internal bits. But that's just the foundation, but the rest of it obviously is going to cost a lot more than that. I reckon that's probably close to 60, 70,000, maybe some more. Okay, we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of prison architect. A little bit shorter than usual, but needs must, I'm afraid. I'm just going to put in a couple of bits here, just to get this actually not, well, broken. Similar thing for this security room here. That one there, filing cabinet there, and then an office chair there. There we are. Okay, this is now done, I think. There's probably still the odd bit I can put in, but for the most part, I think that's ready to go for cloning, and then we can clone it and obviously, hopefully, alleviate a lot of these issues. Would like the imminent nutritional research done, or the long-term investment. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to remove cell block C because of the whole save bug. If I save it and load it, it's going to forget one of these, and if it's nutritional research, I'm going to be, well, it's not going to be good. But we'll leave it there. Next time, we'll look at putting in a couple of the extras. I'd like some lights around here, and certainly maybe think about cloning, but also grants as well, and money, and let's assume all the prisoners don't kick off and or leave. Let me know in the comments what you think. We're still here. We're still hanging on for dear life. Hope you have enjoyed it. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. And generic partings. Good grief.